If you need any grinding done in NBA 2K26 My Team, make sure you hit up Rose NBA. Link is in the description. Great service, fast, reliable, cheap. Hit them up. They won't let you down. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about domination here in Season 2 of NBA 2K26 My Team. I completely forgot to talk about this Robert Horry card and him getting an Evo last night. In the video that I made on the Season 2 Motor Awards getting updated, Robert Horry also got updated. And so we're going to talk about what this card looks like with his Evo and whether or not this domination is worth grinding now compared to at the beginning of the season. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I got to give 2K credit. Again, in this video, just like last night, I just want to say, seems like they're actually listening. Players are profits. I mean, I didn't... Look, I think the hashtag turned into some ridiculous fighting on Twitter and stuff, but all things considered, I think the movement of the community of trying to not spend money and try to legitimately, hopefully try to influence a positive change seems to have actually kind of worked. Which I'm excited about. It's really, really a good thing. You know what I mean? I want to see the community thrive. I want to see the game mode thrive. And I think this helps quite a lot. I think they have made some real progress this season, which I will give 2K credit for, legitimately. That being said, let's actually take a look at this Robert Horry card and see what his Evo looks like. He is, as a diamond, kind of meh. 93 ball's great. 90 standing, 85 driving dunk is good too. But you look at the defense, 78 block, 79 steal, 79 perimeter, 80 interior, 78 speed. You just look at those things and it's like, he's just not athletically or defensively quite all there enough. You know what I mean? And badge-wise, he's missing Challenger, Dimer, Glove, Handles for Days, Movable Enforcer, Interceptor, Lightning Launch, On-Ball Menace, Paint Patroller, Pick Dodger, Posterizer, Post Lockdown, Unpluckable, I guess. Like 11, probably 9 of those 11 badges you really want on a wing. And you can only get 5 badge slots. So again, he's a card who just did not quite have the stats in terms of the athleticism and the defense that he needed, and certainly didn't have the badge slots either to really be that great. This is a huge, huge upgrade to this card. First of all, look at all the badges. We'll talk about the stats here in a second, but he gets Posterizer, he gets Post Lockdown, he gets, I mean, even though it's just those couple badges, that helps. A couple badges that he did not have that are upgraded now. Not to mention Hoff Limitless, Hoff Break Starter, Hoff Off-Ball Pest, Hoff Strong Handle, and significant stat boosts. Plus 2 3-ball makes that a 92. Blitz, plus 6 interior, plus 7 perimeter, plus 3 steal, plus 8 speed, plus 5 speed with ball, plus 6 strength, plus 7 agility. I try to do this off the top of my head, but that's going to give him, what, 85 perimeter and interior, about 86 speed. All of these attributes are going to go up a decent bit as well. Like, it just makes him a lot better across the board. Now, there is one attribute that 2K did not update that I think they absolutely should have, and it's worth pointing out. The stamina is still only 78. That's not ideal, and I think that is something that is limiting to him. I would probably play this card off your bench if you're going to use him. I just don't think he needs to be playing a ton, like for a super long stretch in the game, because with that low stamina, even off the ball, he's going to get tired quickly. And that is going to be a bit annoying. That being said, again, he's way better than he was. He was already a solid card. Like, I will say, Horry is a guy who I think people kind of overlook in my team, but actually is a pretty good card. A 6'10" small forward with an awesome jumper. I'd like to show y'all his release real quickly if I can. I forget. I think he's on, if I go to classic teams and then scroll, he's probably on this Lakers team, right? Is it this one right here? Yes, well, 74 overall. It's not the highest overall Horry, but y'all can see his jumper regardless on this Lakers team. I just want to show y'all his animations real quickly because they're like legit good. You know what I mean? For a small forward, I mean, his SIGs, his SIGs aren't great, but his release is really, really good. And so that's a big plus. Look at that shot. Same shot that Al Harrington has, Damari Carroll has, and at 6'10", look at the player build. I mean, he is impactful. 90 driving, 85 standing. The athleticism is there offensively. Now that he's not super slow, and now that he's a little more complete defensively and stuff like that, sure, the stamina is low, but if you use him on your bench, bro, this card is a beast. Even if you use him in your starting lineup and you substitute consistently, this card is an absolute stud with a release like that and that type of size and switchability at the small forward position. Not bad, man. And then you obviously have to keep in mind that Domination isn't just about the player that you get. You do get other good rewards from Domination as well. This season, if you complete all 33 Crest challenges, you get a Pink Diamond Lenny Wilkens coach card. To be fair, he's not that insane, that Lenny Wilkens, but the Crest challenges are very easy this season. They're easier than they were last season. All you got to do is win every game by 15 points. That's literally it. Every single Crest challenge has the same thing. As y'all can see, I scroll between team to team. Every single one is the exact same. In terms of that Crest challenge, you get 1,500 extra MT per game as well from completing that. So if you do 33 games like that, that's an extra almost, I mean, that's about 50k MT, I would say. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's right about 50,000 MT extra. Not to mention 10,000 MT from each division. Not to mention a couple thousand MT from each game. Not to mention the deluxe badge pack, the shoe variety pack, which I guess isn't as good. A badge for each game individually, as well as a historic franchise item in each game. Also, like overall, you actually get a pretty good amount of stuff. And if you go through and sell some badges and sell some of these historic franchise items and things like that, you can make extra MT. You can very easily make 250,000, maybe even a little bit more MT than that. And now you're also getting a truly quality small forward option alongside of it. So if you are newer to my team specifically, or if you are more of an offline player, I think this Domination is absolutely worth doing. Because number one, if you're newer to my team, you start Domination, it makes it, I mean, I will say there's still the annoying part for Domination that you have to use, if I'm not mistaken. Did they change it? They didn't. You still have to use 10 players from a random team in each one of these Domination games. So like every single team you're going to have 10 cards from. Now what you can do there is you can buy the cards for a team and then sell them back and buy the cards for another team. But then you have to wait on escrow and stuff, which is super annoying. It kind of is a pain in the butt that they still have this requirement for 10 players from each team in Domination. I think that's really dumb, but I mean, it is what it is, right? What can I do about that? Overall, I still think this Domination is definitely a ton more worth completing than it was, because now your ultimate reward is a really good card, and you're going to make a good chunk of MT, and especially if you're newer to the mode, that amount of MT can really help you to build kind of a base team as well, which I think is huge. Overall, look, is it perfect? No. Is it better than it was? Again, absolutely. Do I still think there's more room for improvement? Yeah, probably. I would like the Crest Challenge Reward to be something other than a Pink Diamond Coach card that doesn't even have that good of boosts. It'd be nice to see that game requirement for each game, having to have 10 players from each team. That's annoying. I don't think that needs to be a thing. Hopefully the next Domination doesn't have something like that. But overall, Domination is now far more worth doing than it was yesterday. And that's awesome. Again, and if you already did Domination, now your Robert Horry actually might turn into a useful card that makes your team, because I think a lot of people might have already done Domination, but Robert Horry's not that great, and he's on their bench, or he's not even in their team, but now he has the opportunity to get back in your team in a big way and be a much better card. I wish they boosted his stamina. It's kind of annoying, but that's really my only complaint. Otherwise, I think this is really good. Got to give 2K some real credit here. I feel like they did well, and I like to give 2K credit when they deserve it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to continue to try to do so when the game is in a good state. Recently it hasn't been, but I don't know, man. They look like they're kind of listening. Let's hope it continues throughout the rest of Season 2. Let's hope it continues into Season 3. I can deal with the game not being perfect and having flaws and having issues and things like that. Just give us a decent game, you know what I mean? It's been mid as of late. It really has been. So I'm hopeful that we see some positive change continuing, and this is a good sign. I'm happy about it. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.